sir, what is going on YouTube? It is your boy Dyno, aka Don Squally, and in today's video we are back at it with another Forza Horizon 4 build video. But if you guys read the title, you already know that. So for today's video, what we're going to be doing is jumping in the Chevrolet Elcomino, which I already own, and we're going to be doing our best to replicate Cleetus McFarland's Elcomino. Believe the thing's running 7s right now. It's an absolute monster that he dubbed Mullet, man. So as you guys can imagine, things are about to get a little bit crazy right now. Like I say, I do already own an Elcomino Super Sport 454 here. We're gonna jump up inside that and see what we can make of this build. Now, one of the things that's going to be difficult with this build right now is just getting the overall look of it, because this thing's got two big turbos sticking out of the hood. It's got a gigantic front end bumper, and the thing's just an absolute beast. What we're going to have to do is start out with an engine swap. I know that for sure. So we're going to throw the LS. I believe this is a LS Cadillac 6.2 liter V8, probably some sort of Corvette motor. I'm not really sure. Drivetrain we're going to leave with rear wheel drive. Now obviously, like I say, twin turbo. I know we got to spend a little bit of dough and get the twin turb skis on this bad boy. Now that we got all that out of the way, we're going to check out our front bumper option here. Now I'm not going to lie, that's better than nothing. That is better than nothing, but still not exactly what we're looking for. But nonetheless, that is our only option, so that's what we're going to go ahead and throw on there. Now this rear little splitter, I guess you could call it, definitely not going to fit for this build. I believe Garrett has the a whole like parachute with a big giant drag wing on the back. Now one thing we do have to do is get the cowl hood here, so I think we're going to go with this right here, this Forza Horizon 4 street hood, and hopefully we can find a skin that makes this look like it has turbo sticking out of the hood. That's going to be the closest we're going to get here. Now as far as tires go, this is a drag car, so we're going to go ahead and throw a drag tire and tire compound on here. Front tires, I wish I could make them skinnier, but I can't, so we're going to leave them the way that they are. And the rear tires are going to get completely tubbed out on this absolute monster here. Now next up, we're going to have to try to find a wheel that looks good in both big and small specs and matches the build here. And skimming through our wheels here, I think we're going to go with these Racing Dynamics RS2 modulars. Now the reason I said they need to look good in both big and small sizes, because we're going to make these front wheels a little bit bigger than the rear wheels here. And like I say, if I could make those back wheels smaller, I definitely would. Now we are going to adjust the stance on this thing just a little bit. Actually, that's not even a little bit. You either get a little bit or a lot of it. We are going to go adjust this ever so slightly on the front, and let's go all the way on the back just to make this thing look like it has a nice beefy drag stance on it. Next up, we're going to go ahead and upgrade the drivetrain, which is going to be a race clutch and the differential to get the power to both wheels. Let's go ahead and upgrade. Let's upgrade the transmission as well. That's going to give us the option to really fine tune this thing and make it shift really well. Next up, we're going to go ahead and upgrade the brakes, because even though this is going to be a drag build, we are going to need to stop. And as far as our suspension goes, we're going to go ahead and put a race spring and damper on this thing. We're also going to go ahead and throw sway bars both front and back. And also, stock, this is a heavy car, just heavy metal. We're going to do as much weight reduction as we can on this thing. And last but not least comes the motor, and I don't know how much horsepower this thing is pushing, but this is probably one of the highest horsepower vehicles or YouTuber vehicles that we've done on the channel, unless it was another Cleetus McFarland build. I'm pretty sure I've done a couple on the channel. at this point. By the way, if you guys want to see a YouTuber build, let me know down in the comment section. Forza Horizon 5 coming out soon. Gonna be copping that in November. We don't got that early release plug, if you know what I'm saying. But you know, we're getting to that point. Nonetheless, we got a fully built Elcomino here, and I'm ready to pay for this bill. 93,000 credits. Good thing that we already own the car, hey? Saving ourselves a couple of. And now that we got all of that out of the way, we're going to go ahead and make a few adjustments on this car. I'm just going to raise the rear of this thing a little bit. If you guys know about drag vehicles, you know that the front's usually slammed to the ground and then the back's hiked up just a little bit. So we're going to go ahead and add that on there. I wouldn't mind seeing what it looks like, but let's go ahead and jump into the paint section and see if we need to make any more adjustments. I might go ahead and raise the back up just a little bit more, but nonetheless, I'm hoping to find a mullet design here, something inspired by the mullet. So we're gonna go ahead and type in mullet, which is this vehicle's name, and see if somebody out there has had the same idea as me and maybe went ahead and found a good design for this. And I am seeing quite a few different designs here. This guy says closest mullet, so we're going to go ahead and see if this is the closest, in fact. And just do a little walk around, and yeah, that's going to look pretty good, man. I'm pretty happy with that. Looking at my reference pictures online. Now, did they get the hood? Can we go up? How do we go up? So we didn't get the turb skis on the hood, but you know what? That never-ending dying controls. But you know what? The turb skis are only half of it. We got the side of the entire design. I'm pretty happy with this. Let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and take this thing for a rip and see what it can do. Woo-wee! Now with these drag tires, I'm not gonna lie, man, I don't normally put drag tires on any of the builds that I do on this channel, but I can't lie, these things hooked up. Can you get drag tires for any car? Because if so, I have been seriously missing out here. Like, let's just do a little bit of launch and see how this thing gets out of the line here. Like, for a big rear wheel drive, essentially pickup truck with no like weight over the rear wheels, this thing gets down out of the hole, man. So since this is a drag vehicle, we're gonna have to take this thing on the highway to really experience its full power. Starting out in that tunnel. Big doinks. All right, let's get it. Big drag racing, already well over. We're over 200 kilometers an hour before I even had the chance to say we're over 100. Into 6th gear. So this thing is geared for a lot of acceleration, but I can see we are going to top out there. So let's go ahead. Very, very minor tuning needed here. Very minor tuning needed here on the gearing. So let's go ahead and make that adjustment right now. Other than that, this thing is an absolute monster. We just need a little bit more top end there. I mean, I don't know how much faster we really need to go. This thing is going already boogieing 320 kilometers an hour. Might even need... Okay, I think that'll be enough for us to do some highway roll racing. By the way, if you guys do want to do some roll racing, hit me up at Don Squally. I guess I'm on Xbox Live right now. So let's see, it's starting to rain, which is not ideal. Little sluggish there going into second gear. I feel like we need to tighten that gap up from second. You know what? We're going to do a little bit more tuning here. Let's go ahead. Second gear. We're going to bring second gear in just a little bit, as well as third gear and fourth gear, and I think fifth gear. By the time we hit fifth gear, we should be good there. Really sucks that the rain is here right now. I was really hoping to get this thing dialed in. Taking a lot to slow down. So let's see here. Still a little sluggish into second, but nothing serious. Let's make one more adjustment here. Just to do, you know, old Mullet here justice. Let's bring second gear in ever so slightly. Third gear, which gear is going to hit it and sacrifice the most? I think fourth gear, because by then you got the power is pretty much carrying you. Second gear is really where we need that low end torque here. So let's go ahead, and the rain is stopped. In the second gear, not bogging down quite as much. In the fifth gear, and that's where the money is. We're just carrying fifth gear all the way out. Very long fifth gear. I am absolutely happy with this thing. Looks the part, drives the part. I am definitely happy with this. So if you guys, you know, I figure we'll put an end to this video before we do one last pull while it's sunny out here. If you guys did enjoy this one, don't forget to let me know down in the comment section. Also, if you guys have any suggestions on builds that you want to see done in the near future, let me know as well. You know, we're pretty much wrapping it up with Forza Horizon 4. As you guys can imagine, with Forza Horizon 5 coming out in the near future, you know, we're going to kind of be gearing a little bit more towards that. But that's okay, man. I think we're, you know, we're just trying to do our best to get a few more builds out there, that's all. But I guess what we're going to do, what we normally do around this time, is put an end to this video. So as always, if you guys did enjoy this one, don't forget to smash that like button if you guys want to see more. And you're not subscribed yet, let's do one more launch for the gram. Really killing it. You got to wind out first gear, I think, is what it comes down to. Heavy into fifth. One more for the gram. Let's see if we can even get into sixth. Fifth is so long. Sixth gear, and that's where she's really picking up speed. Ooh, wow. Big turn coming up. I don't think we're going to be able to make it at this speed. But yeah, as always, I'm your boy Dyno, aka Don Squally. I just want to say thank you guys for watching, and we're gonna catch y'all mofos at the next one, man. Peace. Don't die. Oh shit, where you going, bro? Don't be creeping on my friend. Don't be creeping on my friend. You and your homie. Oh, nut shot. Nut shot. Oh, buddy. Go. And your boy, man. Get him out of here. Oh, fucking. Oh!